So I'm a little nervous about this because I don't know if I can do it. Have you ever done this before?
No, I have not.
All right.
I'm a newbie.
Yes, but you do a lot of carrying, lifting,
Yes.
and general garden chores.
Yes.
All right, Laura, tell us what to do.
Okay, well, we're going to work first with our chest and our shoulders, because as everybody who gardens knows, we do a lot of leaning forward. So what we want to do to increase our flexibility and our range of motion is to lean back and open up. So we're going to start by having our feet about knee distance width apart, hip distance width apart, feet flat on the floor, and seated without using the back of the chair if possible. So sitting up nice and tall, you'll be feeling the lower belly lift in a little bit, and automatically your shoulders start to roll back. Yeah, look at that. It's like magic. Take your chin and exhale, gently drop it towards your chest and draw your shoulders back. And then inhale, lifting up and looking up. Exhale, bring your chin down to your chest. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. And then we're going to come back to a neutral neck at center, looking forward. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, draw your cheek towards the right shoulder. Nice job. Exhale, take it to center. Inhale to transition. Exhale, left side. We're just going to simply move here. So inhale, lift the crown of the head. Exhale, draw it to the right side. Inhale, lifting the crown of the head. Exhale, drawing it to the left side. And then as you inhale, coming back to center, take a moment and realize you've just done yoga.
Well, that was easy.
So it really is nothing to be afraid of, but already you might start to feel a little bit more loose in the neck, which is a good place to start. So that helps us loosen the shoulders. It also helps relieve tension headaches. So as we get a little stressed out working on our deadlines for the garden or in the greenhouse, it's a nice way too to introduce a moving meditation. It doesn't take much.
Yeah, you can already feel the meditative nature of
Yes.
what you're doing and the physical.
Yes, very simple. We're just breathing and moving. So we're going to take it a little bit further now and start to open up the shoulders a little bit more. So we'll start to do that by bringing our hands to heart center. So I'd like to tell everyone here at this point too, you can always introduce your own intention. So maybe for the garden, something positive to think about, maybe looking towards a new growth or a new season, or even your own personal prayer. So then as you inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up overhead. And then exhale, just bring the palms back to touch at center. So we're still grounded through the feet. As we inhale, lift up, sweep the arms. Exhale, back through heart center. Our spine is still nice and long. Inhale. We're grounded through our sit bones, so we're still anchored to the chair. Exhale through heart center. Let's take one more round. So inhale, lift up. And if you'd like, look up, maybe integrating the neck. Exhale to heart center, looking down towards the floor. Bring the hands to the top of the thighs. Again, lift the crown of the head. Very simple. Breathe out. Okay.
Feels good.
Awesome. Ready to take it a little bit further?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So something really important for us, especially as gardeners, is that ability to not only turn our head, but also to turn our spine. And that's very important for balance, especially as we get older too. So inhaling, again, we're going to sweep the arms up overhead. So we're just continuing to build on what we've started with. So you can look up if you're able. Exhale, hands through heart center, looking down at the floor. Inhale, lifting up. Looking up if you're able. Exhale, bring it through heart center, look to the floor. One more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale through heart center. And this time introducing a twist to the right. So sweeping the arms up. And then exhale through heart center, start to turn the spine to the right, bringing the left hand to the right thigh. The right hand can reach down to the seat of the chair, or it can even start to reach back to the support of the chair. And you're just simply looking over to the right side. And if you have a little bit of more mobility in the spine, you're able to turn the neck slightly, chin towards the right shoulder, but look down to the floor. Take a moment here just to breathe, inhaling and exhaling. One full breath in and out. Inhale, gently release the twist, sweep the arms back up to center, look up if you're able. Exhale, take it to the other side. Right hand to the left thigh, left hand to the seat of the chair or to the back of the chair. Gently turning through the neck, chin towards the shoulder. Full breath here. Inhale and exhale. One breath in. And exhale, breath out. Inhale, sweep the arms back to center, release the twist. Exhale, hands through heart center, chin to neutral position. Let's rest here for a moment, hands to the top of the thighs. Breath out.
Oh boy, you can feel that, huh?
Yes, that's a good stretch.
Wonderful. So again, that spinal health really relates to a lot of our overall health. And again, we spend so much of our time, even if we aren't in the garden, either driving or texting, or maybe even for some of us, hibernating throughout the winter months. So we're going to also continue to work now through another natural range of motion through the spine, which is a gentle forward fold. So again, we're going to begin the same way. So we fold forward to be able to fold backwards. So again, we're going to sweep the arms up overhead. So we're just continuing to build momentum, and through heart center, exhale. And again, only moving through the neck if you're free from compression or maybe surgeries in the neck. Otherwise, everything can just look forward, and you're still getting the same benefit of warming the shoulders, the muscles of the neck, even the spine. Exhaling here. And then inhaling, sweeping the arms up. And then exhale, begin to hinge from the waist, gently bowing forward, bringing the forearms down to the top of the thighs. Draw the crown of the head forward and bend as far as you're able. And just take a moment here to maybe look at your toes. So for some of us coming out of these winter months, this might be the very first time we've seen our toes. And not judging yourself too harshly for that. Inhale. Tuck your chin towards your chest as close as it'll go, and then start to roll up the spine, one vertebrae at a time, and see how slow you can go here. Thinking of this as a gentle massage as the vertebrae start to stack one on top of the other, keeping the chin to the chest, and the shoulders start to draw back, and finally the crown of the head lifts, nice neutral spine. Breathe out. So a little self-massage in there as well. So thinking about yoga as not only breathing and moving, but genuine self-care. So just as we care for our plants, caring for ourselves. So we'll introduce this little back bend. Doug's already giving me this nervous look.
Back bend?
So we're going to introduce this the same way. So inhaling, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale the hands through heart center. Inhale, lifting up, number 2. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out completely. Empty the lungs. Inhale, lifting up, third and final round. Exhale, bringing in. And then for this back bend, we're going to gently lift up and then bring the hands down through heart center and start to bring them to the back of the seat of the chair, to the supports. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades back, and look up. Breath in, breath out. So it's very important not to hold your breath here, clench your teeth, and then gently release, stack the vertebrae one on top of the other, draw the chin towards the chest, let the shoulders relax, and you've done your first back bend. How do you feel?
I feel great.
I feel great too. I wasn't expecting that to be my back bend.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Visualize something else.
Exactly. So it's not something that you see in all of the magazines and all of the media images. It can be very simple but very significant. So now that we've just worked through a very nice but effective seated sequence, let's stand up.
Now I'm getting really nervous.
As you should be. So we're going to work through the spine some more. And now that we're standing, we're going to use our feet. So our feet are very important in our overall health and strength. So just for a moment, taking your feet about hip distance width apart. So we don't want to stand too wide or too narrow, because that'll help us lose our balance. So even thinking about this mindfully, this can help us even in the garden as we properly carry something. Also, if we go to bend down, we're bending with a nice strong support under our bodies. So with the feet underneath the knees underneath the hips, think about lifting again through the belly, lifting through the chest and letting the shoulders draw back slightly. And just take a moment and close your eyes and see if you can take 3 full breaths here and just feel what it means to stand nice and tall, strong, and supported. Breath in, so balancing the length of the inhalation with the length of the exhalation. And with our next breath, as we inhale, bringing the hands to heart center And then exhaling, bringing the chin down towards the chest. Take a moment here to pause. Again, returning to your intention for your garden, for your practice here, just maybe getting to warm up the body and shake off the winter. And then inhale, sweeping the arms up. So we're integrating our seated movements into standing. Exhale, hands to heart center, chin to chest. Breath in, inhale. So we have a slight bend in the knees. We want to avoid hyperextending. Exhale, but we're strong and grounded through the feet. So we're really doing a lot of work here as we inhale, sweep the arms up, but trying not to sway side to side, left to right. Let's take a moment here to pause. Bring your hands down to your sides. And how do you feel?
Wonderful.
A little different standing though, right?
I kind of got lost in it in a minute. I was like, felt I was going to go to sleep for a second.
Fabulous. So that is your meditative movement in yoga. So again, we're not doing anything extremely complicated, but in that simplicity, we're finding the beauty in the present moment. And that's really what gardening teaches us to do too. Letting things change, move, and grow. So let's introduce our twist. So inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhaling, hands through heart center, chin to chest. So remember, always moving through the neck is a secondary motion. It's not necessary. So again, if you have any issues or concussions, we don't need to move through the neck. Inhale, lifting up and looking to the hands. Exhale, gently drawing through center. Introducing our twist on this movement. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, gently twist to the right, bringing the left hand to the right hip, the right hand to the small of the back, and just looking over the side. And if you do have a little bit more range of motion in the neck, turning the chin to the right shoulder, gently drawing it down to the floor. Look down at the floor for one full breath. And then inhaling, sweeping up, drawing the gaze back to neutral, looking to the thumbs if you're able. Exhale through heart center. So taking this moment to return, grounded where we began. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale to the left, right hand to the left hip, left hand to the small of the back. Chin turning towards the floor, right shoulder rolling away from the front of the chest. Full breath together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale through heart center. Again, let's take a moment to pause. So arms down to the side, and we've now done our standing twist.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to fold forward?
There's more?
There's more. You might even get to see Doug touch his toes.
That'll be the first since I was 12.
All right, well, let's give it a try. So inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale again through heart center. So just finding this balance with the breath. Inhaling, sweeping up. Exhale through heart center. One full cycle with the breath. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, grounding through the heart. And then getting ready to forward fold. So inhale, lift up. Exhale through heart center. Start to bend your knees. Hinge from the waist. And bow. So for some of us, we might be able to bring the hands to the top of the thighs. With a bend in the knees, drop the chin towards the chest. The hands can start to walk down the front of the thighs to the shins. We never want to press on the joint of the knee. And the knees can bend as much as possible so your chest can actually rest on your thighs. And maybe the hands start to reach towards the floor and even the toes. And yes, everyone, there is proof.
It's a miracle.
Doug is touching his toes.
It's a miracle.
So let's complete the miracle and bring Doug back up to standing. So with a nice deep breath in, bring that chin to the chest. And as we did in our chair, tuck in each vertebrae on top of one another, one at a time. Go very slow. Let the shoulders roll forward. And we're coming into that nice deep self-massage. A little care as we grow in the sun here today. Lifting up through the heart, the shoulders start to roll back, the crown of the head lifts up, and we're back to where we began. Wow, right? Good stuff. Ready for that back bend? Here it comes. All right, well, it's coming anyway, just like the summer months. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale through heart center. Let's take 2 more rounds. So balancing ourselves here. Inhale. Exhale. One full breath in and out. So to introduce our back bend, we're going to again sweep the arms up, lifting nice and long and tall. Exhale through heart center, bringing the hands to the top of our glutes, right at the base of our back, palms resting here. Squeeze the elbows towards one another, lifting through the heart, and then exhale, gently lift the chest and look up. So there's no need to drop the head back. Elizabeth is still standing, everyone. Inhale, breathe in, breathe out. And then we're going to gently release just the way we came, drawing the chin towards the chest first to protect the neck, and then tucking the tailbone under, release the arms to the side. Breath in and out. So not only are you grounded and fresh and ready to go, but now your heart is open and your shoulders are ready for some heavy digging.
Yes. One question.
One answer.
Hands open on your buttocks?
Depends on how it feels best for you. Okay. So for some of us who have more openness in our shoulder or who are free from shoulder injury, we can actually bring those hands together to touch. Otherwise, for most of us, the safest position would be to have them closed on the top of the glutes. So, ready to try something else?
I was going to hope that we were going to do the high five, and that was it.
We can do that too, but let's just try one more thing.
All
so,
right.
We're going to just use our chairs to demonstrate again how we can get a little bit more stretch in the low back and in the legs. So with the chairs, we can step to the back of the chair. And we want to have the feet again about hip distance width apart. So again, also with preventing injury to the back, if we have a nice range of motion in the legs and flexibility in the legs, we can actually take a lot of pressure and pain off the low back. So this might even be very useful if you've already done your day's worth of gardening and you feel a little stiff or sore. And this can be done too without the chair, but this is a very nice and safe variation for all of us. So with the chair firmly on the floor and our hands here, we're just going to simply step back with the right leg as far as it'll go, all 10 toes pointing forward, and then with an exhalation, gently push your hips back, draw the chin to the chest. So this is a nice stretch, and not only does it help stretch the legs, the low back, and the spine, but you can also start to feel some release through the back of the neck, even into the shoulders. And then taking it to the other side with the next breath. Inhale, gently bend the left knee, step the right foot forward. Moment to pause, always finding a moment with a full breath in and out back at center. And then beginning on the other side, stepping the left leg back, letting the heel drop to the ground. For some of us, it might not. For some, it might touch. And that's okay. We just want to take it to a stretch where we don't have any pain, but can feel a nice stretch. And then as we inhale, gently stepping through the right foot, bringing the left foot forward. Exhale. So you can do that a couple times to relieve tension in the back. And again, it really helps to release pain in the back of the legs as well. Any questions?
Yeah, let's do some planking.
All right, let's do it.
Just kidding.
So, but plank strength though is great to help build up shoulders. So this particular yoga practice is really useful for getting us out of our kind of our winter slump and ready for spring, but also a nice post garden workout as well.
Now can we high five?
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah, we did it. We did
All right.
it.
Very nice.
Thanks,
Yes,
Laura.
you're quite welcome. Thank you
Thanks.
for practicing with me here this afternoon. So,
Thank you for having us.
you're welcome.